Hello everybody. It's kind of quiet out here. I'm Sarah, the Real Simple Mama. This video is not going to be particularly educational. It's just going to be remembering our girl Blue, who has passed away. This is just to say that our older Easter egger hen, who had the glorious gray beard, my bluebird, has passed away. We're not supposed to have favorites, but I did, and it was her. So we are down to 6 here in Jurasschic Park. You know, the sad thing about having animals is that even if you take really good care of them and you love them, sometimes either because of injury or illness or freak accidents or, you know, any kinds of reasons, they pass away no matter how much you love them. And so that's what happened with her. If you have been around for a while, you know that Blue and Flopsy were 2 light brown Easter eggers that I got from a woman who was leaving the San Antonio area. She had some acreage, and so she was pretty much like, I don't know how old these chickens are. I don't know who their parents are. They could be sisters. They could be inbred. Like, I don't know. But I need them to go to a good home, and so I got Flopsy and Blue. I always considered those 2 girls to be sisters. I've lost both of them in the last few months. I think they were around 5 or 6 years old, so they got to live good lives. Blue and her sister Flopsy always did have reproductive issues. They were never great layers, but they had improved so much as far as like not being afraid. You know, their health had improved since being with me. You know, they both got to go to the vet at least once for those reproductive issues that I was talking about. So I am very heartbroken, and the timing of her passing, I mean, not that it's ever good. I could take a couple of things away from it. She was, from me doing a medical check, she was in, you know, there was nothing outwardly that I could see that was a problem. I had felt that her eyes were starting to go, but her eyes still looked clear. They hadn't gotten that cloudiness of either cataracts from an older animal or blindness. You know, she was intact. She was fine. It was not a messy, ugly, ooh, you better not mess with my red bug, you little creep. Sorry. So she seemed fine. She passed away under the lilac tree over here. So I will do a video shortly about just some things to keep in mind when a chicken passes away, like, to be honest, like, what do you do with the body? What are some other things you kind of need to keep in mind? But the medical check that I was able to do, even though she was rigor mortis, the medical check that I was able to do, she was fine. She was just old. Like I said, I don't think her genes were ever very strong, either because of inbreeding or because of, you know, just the nature of where she came from. She was never a really good layer. But I miss her very much. She used to follow me around because her vision started to go, and because she was the bottom of the pecking order. The chickens have their treat can here, and they're all trained. But I would throw treats for everybody else, and then I would use my metal scoop. It's actually just like that one. And I would hand feed her every morning. So it's very strange being out here and being like, where is she? Because she was my little shadow. But to anybody who has ever lost, you know, any kind of animal or anything you're close to, you don't get it unless you get it, right? So there are plenty of people who would be like, it's just a chicken, like, who cares? Like, I ate chicken yesterday. Yes, I know. But these were pets, and I loved them, and I cared about them very much, and, you know, I wanted to do the best I can for them. I do feel guilt over her passing. I was out here with them yesterday morning. I recorded a video about the Java hens yesterday morning, and Blue was out here with everybody else. You know, she was fine. But we have had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of, I don't want to say turmoil, but just a lot of things going on with my son's health. He's diabetic, and just other things with our family. And so I feel very guilty that I was not out here with Blue when she passed away. So it is what it is. But I wanted to announce to everybody that she has passed away. My guilty confession here at the end of the video is, before Blue had passed, and obviously this wasn't anything that, you know, she had an illness and she was declining or anything like that. You know, she was just old. But I had already started looking for a few new chickens to add to the flock. Different breeds, good friendly birds, good layers, who would be good in my little backyard flock. Because, to be honest, number one, I don't like integrating just one new chicken. You better stop chewing on my red bud. because one, I'm sorry, hold on a second. I don't like integrating just one new bird. For me, there's going to be a lot more bullying if you have 7 hens and then you add just one. You know, 7 against 1 is not very fair. So I try to always add 2 or 3. But also, to be honest, I mean, a lot of my flock is older. You know, Lacey and Gracie are both 5 now, over 5. Carmen, my other Easter egger who's here, Carmen Hendiego, she's 3. And so I wanted to add a couple of new hens, just, you know, just to keep some youngness in the flock and keep a full flock. So maybe, I'm not sure if I'm going to add new chickens before the summer or not. I'm hoping that I can, but we'll just have to see. But that is my guilty confession, that I had already been looking at adding a few new birds. Has nothing to do with Blue's passing, just, you know, that's what I was planning on doing. So but it's quiet out here. I feel very sad. I've got some feathers of Blue's, and hopefully either this summer or this winter I'm going to be able to make a wreath of all of the chicken feathers and some pelican feathers and all kinds of feathers that my kids and I have found from our girls molting and from being down at the coast a lot. So hopefully I'll be able to do that, and there will be, you know, a special section that's just for Blue. But just keep us in your prayers. Our poor little family has had a really rough few months. I'm trying to keep content coming out, and I'm trying to help everybody who needs anything with chickens. I'm happy to help you guys. But, you know, we're missing Blue today, and we will for quite a while. Thanks for watching.